Today's daily Bible thought goes along with yesterday's. Yesterday we were talking about the waves, or the wave, and talking about the boundary that God set. Well, today we're talking about a little bit more of how He is in charge and in control. And you know how there's times where, and I got a warning, this is a twofer, so an Old Testament verse, a New Testament kind of fulfillment of it. But it's a longer one, so if you don't have time to watch it, I totally understand and respect that. You can look in the other part and find the verses and read them yourself. But these parallel passages that happen in the Bible where there's different places where the same thing comes up, I think the repetition is probably because He knows we need to have it repeated so we get it. But the other part is just knowing that God's Word is one. It's a scarlet thread of His love for us all the way through. And so the first verse is from Psalm 107, verse 29. He calmed the storm to a whisper and stilled the waves. So I love that. The whole storm calmed to a whisper and stilled the waves. And I think you're already knowing the verse or the part of the gospel that I'm going to read. But it amazes me that that was in the Old Testament. David may have written that. And that was a long time before Jesus came. So from Matthew chapter 8, verses 23 through 27. Then Jesus got into the boat and started across the lake with His disciples. Suddenly, a fierce storm struck the lake, with waves breaking into the boat. But Jesus was sleeping. The disciples went and woke Him up, shouting, "Lord, save us! We're going to drown!" Jesus responded, "Why are you afraid? You have so little faith." Then He got up and rebuked the wind and waves, and suddenly there was a great calm. The disciples were amazed. "Who is this man?" they asked. "Even the wind and waves obey Him." And that's true still today. So if you've got some wind and waves going on in your life, and you're not necessarily in a boat at this moment, just know that He's still in charge. He's still in control of the wind and the waves.